We all remember how devastating the pandemic was to the cryptocurrency industry as a whole. And, while some thought that the crypto industry would never recover from the effects of the pandemic. So, guys, in this episode, I'm going to talk about the two black swan events that I think pose the greatest danger to the cryptocurrency industry. Now, before I get started, guys, the information I'm going to show you is being brought to you directly from the World Economic Forum. Now, guys, if you don't know who the World Economic Forum is, it's a non-government organization that has an annual meeting in Davos, Switzerland. It was founded by German economist and engineer Klaus Schwab. Now, why is this event important, guys? Well, because every world leader is in attendance yearly. Every major corporation is in attendance, and even United States presidents have spoken at the World Economic Forum. So when they speak on Black Swan events and what is plaguing our world, it's very important that we pay absolute attention. Now, I'm going to show you a video right now of the founder of the World Economic Forum, Klaus Schwab, talking about an event that I think the cryptocurrency industry should be paying very close attention to.
We all know, but still pay insufficient attention to the frightening scenario of a comprehensive cyber attack, which would bring to a complete halt to the power supply, transportation, hospital services, our society as a whole. The COVID-19 crisis would be seen in this respect as a small disturbance in comparison to a major cyber attack. To use the COVID-19 crisis as a timely opportunity to reflect on the lessons the cybersecurity community can draw and improve our preparedness for a potential cyber pandemic.
Now, guys, after watching that, you may realize that, Klaus Schwab and the WTF are a target of many conspiracy theories on the internet. And I want to talk about some of those conspiracies, guys. And I want to talk about, this Newsweek article, because Newsweek actually fact-checked one of these conspiracies about Klaus Schwab and the WTF. And check out the headline, guys. This is Newsweek.com. Fact check. Was Davos founder Klaus Schwab's father Hitler's confidant? So, guys, I've read through the article, and I'll link the article in the description of this video. And, guys, there's this picture of Klaus Schwab and his father, which appears to be in some type of World War II uniform. So if you read through it, guys, and here's the ruling. The ruling is false. And it says this: the photo shared on social media is thought to be of German General Walter de Buys, not WEF chief Klaus Schwab's father. While Eugene Schwab was a member of some National Socialist organizations and managed a factory that used prisoners of war, this does not demonstrate any direct ties to the Nazi regime. There is no evidence he was linked to German high command, including Hitler. So, guys, Newsweek fact-checked this conspiracy theory and called it false. Now, let me ask you something, guys. So, what it states is that Klaus Schwab's father lived in Nazi Germany during World War II. He ran a factory that used as a concentration camp that used prisoners of war, and he was a part of some National Socialist organizations. Guys, National Socialists, that means Nazi. But there was no evidence he was linked to Hitler. I mean, guys, this is straight from the article. I'm not saying Klaus Schwab is a Nazi. I'm not saying his father's a Nazi. I'm just reading the article. Anyway, guys, I know what you're thinking. Kevin, what are you going to tell us next? Klaus Schwab's trying to put microchips in our head?
But can you imagine that in 10 years when we are sitting here, we have an implant in our brains, and I can immediately feel, because you all will have implants, and we measure your brain waves, and I can immediately tell you how the people react, or I can feel how the people react to your answers. Is it imaginable?
Are you starting to get it? Is any of this information that you're watching starting to be a little disturbing? Like, why does Klaus and the WF, why are they so eerily specific about their plans? And again, guys, Klaus Schwab was not elected by anyone. The WF is a non-government organization, but they have a ton of influence over almost every nation state in the world, including the United States and Canada. Guys, check out this clip where he openly brags about the influence the World Economic Forum has on Canada.
What we are very proud of now, the young generation, like Prime Minister Trudeau, President of Argentina, and so on, is that we penetrate the cabinets. So yesterday I was at a reception for Prime Minister Trudeau, and I know that half of this cabinet, or even more, half of this cabinet, are for our actually young global leaders of the world.
All right, y'all, now that we know who Klaus Schwab is, now we know who the World Economic Forum is, and now that we know about the potential threat of a cyber pandemic that could kill cryptocurrency, now I want to talk to you about the second biggest threat I think faces Bitcoin crypto. So imagine an event, a comprehensive cyber attack like Klaus Schwab talks about, and, I don't know who would do the cyber attack. Will it be the Russians? Will it be a terrorist organization? Will it be the World Economic Forum? Guys, I do not know. But what I do know is that with the influence that Klaus and his buddies at the WTF and the whole Davos group have, they talked about on their website about a one world currency, a world reserve currency. Imagine a central bank digital currency that's for the entire world. In that moment, that will be the end of free speech. That will be the end of individual sovereignty. And I'm going to leave you guys with this. Straight from the World Economic Forum, you will have nothing and you will be happy.